Hello and welcome. In the previous part we talked about the capital boost and how people can start with a smaller amount of money and still participate in the financial markets with much larger trading capital. But of course, one of the most important questions people always ask is this: how safe is the system and who is actually doing the trading? So in this part I want to explain the trading strategies behind it and why many people in the community feel confident using these systems. Guys, this is so popular. That's why we already have over 650,000 people on the platform. Because who doesn't want a 24x account and then make profits based on that larger capital? Absolutely phenomenal. Now let's learn a little bit more about Neo. Especially if you're going to be putting your money here, you really want to know that your money is safe, right? This screenshot tells you everything you need to know about Neo and how safe they are. First things first, you keep 70% of the profits you make. neo.fx operates based on clear risk management and very strict rules. They only trade Euro-US dollar pair. They are specialists in that pair. They only take a maximum of one trade per day and they value quality over quantity. Every trade includes a take profit and a stop loss, and the risk management is exemplary. On any given trade, there is only one trade per day maximum. That means from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep, your capital is never exposed by more than 1%. On average, it is actually about 0.3%. At 0.3% risk, Neo would need 33 losing days in a row to breach the account on the 12x model and 16 losing days in a row to breach the account on the 24x model. And remember, Neo has never breached more than 0.9% drawdown. Another thing you need to be aware of is that on the 24x account there is a maximum 5% drawdown allowed. But again, Neo's maximum drawdown has only been 0.9%. So we are in very good hands and very safe hands. Profits are generated week after week. Of course, past performance doesn't guarantee future results, but it is definitely encouraging. You can see that the system is very safe, the risk management is in place, and the win rate is excellent. Now let's look at another option. This is the second trader I wanted you to see, Sonic. I'm not going to go into as much detail as I did with Neo, but Sonic is another very strong option. Some people even argue that Sonic is actually the #1 trader on the platform. If we look at the statistics, Sonic's return on investment is around 46%. And the maximum drawdown is actually only around 0.26%, which is even smaller than Neo's. So a lot of people ask the question, which one should you choose? If you are starting with $1,000 or more, one strategy could be to split your capital. For example, put half with Neo and half with Sonic. That way you diversify between both strategies. Personally, I started with Neo and later opened a second trading account with Sonic. You can actually have multiple accounts if you want. Both Neo and Sonic are extremely strong systems. Sonic currently shows a slightly higher ROI, but splitting your capital between both can be a smart strategy. Now here is something very important. Even if the system only produces 1% per month, remember that the typical range is between 1% and 5% per month. If someone starts with $1,000 and the account is boosted to $24,000 and the system generates just 1%, that means the profit would be about $240. At first you might think only $240, but remember, the person originally deposited only $1,000, so that $240 actually represents about a 24% return on the original capital. That's why I always tell people to compare the profits with what they actually deposited, not just with the trading account size. Because when you see 1%, it might not sound exciting at first, but on an amplified account, that percentage can become very powerful. If you're curious and want to understand how this system works in more detail, feel free to reach out to the person who shared this video with you, or click the link in the description under the video. We can show you the platform, explain the process step by step, and help you decide if it's something that fits your goals. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.